Hey guys, it's Dr. Robotnik64. This is a new features video for Minecraft, and today it's for the newest pre-release snapshot of the game, which is 12W21A. So let's do this. The first feature that they added is that they added a new type of stair called sandstone stairs. So yeah, you can make stairs out of sandstone now. So to craft it, I should say, just well, craft like you would any kind of stairs, except use sandstone, and you'll end up making sandstone stairs now. So yeah. The next feature that they added is that they added a new type of ore called emerald ore. Now, the reason it looks red and looks like ruby ore is because Jeb forgot to change the color of the ore when he first released it, which was, of course, today. So that's why it looks red instead of green. But probably maybe in the next pre-release snapshot, it'll be green. So yeah. Now, emerald ore is extremely rare. Apparently, the Minecraft wiki says that it's 25 times rarer than diamonds, approximately anyway. The ore is best mined with an iron pickaxe, and I actually do not know which layer it naturally occurs at. Probably the same as diamonds, but I wouldn't be so sure. Now, if you mine it like so, as you can see, it drops an emerald. Now, the emeralds you can use for trading with villagers, which I'll get to in just a second. So, yeah. The next feature that they added is that they retextured gravel. Now, I actually forgot to mention in my last Minecraft news segment that there was actually another secret that had the jungle village in it, and that was actually the retextured gravel. You could actually see it in the foreground. Some people actually said it sort of looked like concrete or retextured gravel, and it ended up becoming retextured gravel. So yeah, so gravel has a new texture. So on to the next feature. The next feature, as you can see, is that they added a new type of chest called an ender chest. Now what the ender chest does is that it allows you to share it. It actually shares the contents of the chest with other ender chests, even in the nether or in the end. Now, as you can see in this video, because this is actually a blind commentary because I made the stupid mistake of leaving stereo mix on, so it didn't record my voice at all. As you can see, I put 2 emeralds in here, and then over here I place another chest, and there's also two emeralds in there. So it shares the contents of these chests. Now when you destroy them like so, it doesn't drop anything, but when you place another one, it still has the 2 emeralds in there. So yeah, that's pretty good for storing items and whatnot. So never gets lost. So yeah. Now it does have Eye of Enders on them, so I'm guessing they are crafted with Eye of Enders. So yeah, I don't exactly know what the crafting recipe is though, but yeah, so some new ender chests. The next feature that they added is that you can now trade with villagers. So as you can see, if you right click on a villager like so, it brings up a new user interface. Now as you can see, he'll give me a shovel if I give him 7 emeralds. Now I actually didn't know how to use it at first, but well, then I realized I have to give him 7 emeralds and then I can get the diamond shovel. So yeah, so yeah, it seems to be different for all the villagers. I'm not sure if it's based on the world seed or not, but probably if you use the same seed, they'll trade you the same items, maybe. But yeah, it's different for each villagers. Different for all the villagers, I should say. Now, Jeb says that the villagers are currently very cheap, in the trading, that is. As you can see, he'll give me an emerald if I give him 17 pieces of raw beef, which I guess is a pretty good deal because I guess it's a good way to get emeralds. Just have to kill 17 cows, or probably even less than that, and I could get an emerald. So yeah, better than just having to go down to the center of the earth and find them. So yeah, some new villager trading. The next feature that they added is that buckets are now stackable. So as you can see, I have a stack of 12 buckets and 16. Then I can't put any more, so it only goes up to 16. So yeah, so they're now stackable up to 16. Now when you fill a bucket with water, it will take one of the buckets out of the stack and fill that with water. So apparently water and lava buckets still do not stack, so yeah. Oh no, I was just sort of thinking that if buckets were stackable, I was thinking that maybe water buckets could be stackable as well, but apparently not. As you can see, yeah, I can't stack them. So water buckets are still not stackable. But then again, I guess that makes sense, because if you put water in a bucket, the bucket gets heavier, doesn't it? Or I don't even know. But, yeah. Now, there's also something that I seem to notice that's kind of weird about the villagers. It seems as though they don't have their, like, I don't know, there's a church, a forge, and a tavern in this village, but they all seem to be farmer villagers, which is strange. So, yeah. On to the next feature. As you can see, you can now place snow layers in creative mode. So finally you can do that. A lot of people have been asking for that for a long time, actually. So you can now place snow layers using creative mode. So yeah. The next feature is that NPC villages will actually be different depending on what biome they're in. As you can see, this is a desert NPC village, as you can see, and the buildings are actually made of sandstone and sandstone hieroglyphics, and it also has sandstone roads as well. But still, all the deadly cactuses that could cause harm to the villagers, and usually do cause harm to the villagers. But yeah, so they're made of sandstone, and even the well is made of sandstone as well. But that's all they changed to the NPC villages, so on to the next feature then. The next feature is that they made the stars more realistic in Minecraft. As you can see, probably not see it very good because the video quality is horrible. But as you can see, the stars are smaller and slightly smaller and slightly brighter now, so they're a bit more realistic. Now, somebody actually suggested this to Jeb, and apparently he thought it was a good idea, so he decided to go through with it. So yeah, so stars are more realistic now. Interesting fact, the person who actually suggested that to Jeb was actually TDWPFTW, who actually created the Extra Biomes RPG add-on for the Extra Biomes Excel mod for Minecraft, which I thought was kind of interesting, so yeah. The next feature that they added is that they added naturally occurring pyramids in desert biomes. Now, this was actually not made by anybody, not made by me. This was naturally occurring terrain right here. But this is actually sort of a weird pyramid. It actually spawns you near it. The seed is called desert, capital D and then E-S-E-R-T, lowercase. But yeah, here's apparently the inside of the pyramid. I don't know, it's kind of strange because there's apparently loot that you can find in here. And also there's apparently mob spawners as well, but there doesn't seem to be a lot in this pyramid, so I don't know, maybe it's some sort of bug or so, or something. I don't know, but yeah. But that's kind of interesting. So we now have pyramids in the game that you can go and raid and find a whole bunch of valuable things. Apparently you can actually find emeralds in here, so it's a I don't know if I could say a pretty good idea to go and raid a pyramid, because then there's going to be a whole bunch of mobs coming after you, trying to stop you. So it's not exactly a good idea. But if you want to get some emeralds, if you're a risk taker, then, well, try it. I don't know. The next feature that they added is that they added a second golden apple. That's right, there's two different golden apples in here now. Jem actually said he decided to restore Notch's old golden apple and give them a new type of potion effect just for how much their crafting cost is. So here's the second golden apple, and as you can see, the new stuff is that you now have regeneration 4 for 30 seconds, resistance for 5 minutes, and fire resistance for 5 minutes. So that's a pretty good golden apple. Now the old apple does not have that enchanting-like effect, and it just regenerates your health for 5 seconds, and it's still crafted with the gold nuggets, I believe. But yeah, so there's the old golden apple. So yeah, so now there's two different types. One that has the enchanting effect, and one that doesn't have the enchanting effect. Now another way you can tell if it's a good gold apple or not is that if it has sort of cayenne-colored text, then it's just the regular old golden apple. But if it has the enchanting effect and it's also purple text, then it's the new golden apple. So yeah. And last but not least, dispensers can now dispense water and lava source blocks. Now the way to do this is that I have a water bucket in the dispenser. I pull the lever, and as you can see, water comes out. Now this only works if you have a bucket that's actually filled with water or lava, otherwise it doesn't work. So yeah. And you also can't have a try to dispense a lava bucket if there's water there, because otherwise it turns into obsidian. So instead it dispenses obsidian, apparently. So yeah. So in goes the lava bucket, and apparently pulling the lever like that doesn't work for some reason. So apparently, pull it again, out comes the lava. So, yeah, so well, dispensers can now dispense water and lava. And that's pretty much all the features that I know of right now, so I think I'm going to end this video off here. So yeah, that's all of the new features that were added in 12W21A. So if you want to download this snapshot for yourself, the link is in the description. And actually, the last feature, the real last feature, is that um, the game no longer requires that you have the server jar file in order to play single player. So yeah, the single player local server mode is definitely becoming more stable now, although for some reason the villagers seem to have become more unstable. Probably just by natural occurrence, I don't even know. They were pretty much already unstable to begin with. But, yeah. I'm not saying that because I hate the villagers. I do actually like the certificates very much. Well, yeah. Well, anyway, this was a new features video for Minecraft. This is Dr. Robotnik 64. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next new features video. Later.